Welcome back. It's now time for Midday Sports.
West Indies batter Sherfin Rutherford says he was quite pleased in getting his maiden ODI century as the Caribbean men defeated Bangladesh by 5 wickets in the opening match in St. Kitts and Nevis to take a 1-0 lead in the 3-match series. Electing to bat, Bangladesh were on the back foot early as they were 46 for 2 after 7.6 overs. However, Captain Mahidi Hassan Miraz and Tanzir Hassan steadied the ship with a 79-run third-wicket partnership. Miraz eventually top-scored with 74, while Hassan made 60. Bangladesh lost wickets at regular intervals thereafter until Mohamed Mahmudullah and Jakir Ali put on 96 runs for the 6th wicket. Mahmudullah made an unbeaten even 50, while Ali made 48. Bangladesh eventually posted a competitive 294 for 6, while Romaria Shepherd bagged 3 for 51 for the Windies. In reply, the West Indies were in early trouble as well at 27 for 2. Casey Carty and Captain Shea Hope steadied the ship as well somewhat before Carty fell for 21. Hope would then share in a 99-run partnership with man of the match Sherfin Rutherford to push the Caribbean side ahead in the contest. Hope blasted 86 of 88 balls. It then became the Rutherford show as the Guyanese blasted his way to his maiden ODI ton while sharing in a 95th run 5th wicket partnership with Justin Graves. Rutherford eventually fell for 113 of 8 deliveries, including 7 fours and 8 sixes. Graves would eventually score the winning runs and finished on an unbeaten 41 of 31 deliveries with 5 fours as the West Indies got to their target at 295 for 5 with 14 balls to spare.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling scoring your first century. It's what we all play cricket for, and I'm happy that I do it for my team today. It was a bit tough to start for me, but it was a good wicket. So I plan to give myself some time, and as long as I give myself some time, I can always make up in the end. And the conversation with the skipper was just take it deep, and remind me that he can make it up in the back end.
President of the Intersecondary School Sports Association, Issa Keith Wellington, says he's happy the schoolboy football season ended on time. Speaking to TVJ Sports after the final of the Da Costa Cup on Saturday, he says things were challenging towards the end.
We have had a rough last 6 weeks with the really bad weather, so a lot of our schedule we had to make adjustments to them. I'm particularly worried that we seem to be running out of time at the end because of the rains, and we had to make some adjustments to the original schedule. Originally we had a 1 week break between all the semi-finals and finals, but because of the bad weather we had to push everything back, and this caused a lot of strain on the players, but we're happy that we are able to get through the season.
The Oliver Shield final between Garvey Maceo and Kingston College will be on Saturday. And finally, reggae boy striker Michael Antonia has undergone surgery on a lower limb fracture following his car crash on Saturday. His club West Ham United announced he will be monitored in hospital over the coming days as they extend their thanks to the emergency services and first responders who attended to him. Head coach of the Reggae Boys, Steve McLaren, as well as JFF President Michael Ricketts, sent best wishes and speedy recovery to Antonio. The 34-year-old Jamaican international had to be released from his car after being involved in an accident in Epping and was taken to a central London hospital where he was said to be in stable condition and was conscious and communicating. He was to appear in the West Ham versus Wolverhampton Wanderers match on Monday. It is also said he will need at least 12 months of rehabilitation. I'm Christopher Scott.
Thanks, Christopher. And that concludes the Midday News package. I'm Carrie-Ann Simpson. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.